How's it going, guys? Tricky Rover, and I'm here with my first FC25 video. Now, if you're wondering why I haven't posted the FC25 video, well, not in a while, but ever, to be explained to you later in the video. But for now, we're trying to open up our pack, and first and foremost, the game crashed, so we just had to reboot that up, restart EA. We'll be opening up our base hero. And obviously I'm making this video because we actually packed a banger, but besides that, EA released a patch that actually made me want to play the game once again. And here we go, our icon. We opened it up and it was CM Italian. It could only be one person, Claudio Marchisio. 730,000 coins. Now in this day in market, that's a lot of coins. I mean, look at that beautiful card, well rounded. Oh my goodness, card is gorgeous. So obviously this was not enough to lure me into the game. I only did this base hero because of the patch, and I played 5 games to test out how the patch is, and yeah, it felt pretty good. I had the least amount of complaints I've ever had in this game that I could ever. I complain all the time when I play this game. It's impossible not to complain, but this was my first session where I had no complaints at all. Well, besides the defending, that's a story for another day. The defending is still trash, but at least the passing is heading in the right direction. Card is beautiful, so obviously we must try him out in our team. I still got this Ugarte who got upgraded, so I've been using him instead of Caicedo. I did both. Yeah, look at it, fits right in. So obviously, if we look at the differences, Caicedo is more of a defensive powerhouse, so I'm gonna give him a go. I haven't used him yet. We just need to change Marchisio to a box-to-box as well, box-to-box plus, so hopefully he will do that beautifully. And yeah, give him a shadow. Obviously a hunter would also work, but I think I need defensive players in the midfield. And of course, yeah, we are currently in Division 3. I haven't lost a game since the patch. That's not the reason why I'm making the video. Obviously, the losses are painful and all, but it would be easier to swallow if you felt like the losses were justified. Most of the time, you are upset because of how the game is currently playing. Now, the patch for me, what majority of it fixed was some of the passing, some of the wayward passing. It feels like my passes are more intentional. Look at the team that we're versing. Absolute insanity. So you cannot say this was an easy team by any means that we were facing. Moses Caicedo already doing an excellent challenge. But yeah, like I was saying, the passes feel more intentional. Like when I make a pass, like I make a garbage pass here, there's a defender there, I can accept that look here, there was no way for me to make that pass. But if prior to this, I was scared to make passes because of how RNG the passes felt. Like I would pass to a player right in front of me and the ball will go its own way. It's like the game is auto-correcting my passes and trying to avoid, I don't know, a player, or I don't know what it's trying to autocorrect to. But it did not make sense to me. Like the logic of the passing did not make sense. And just because the passing is fixed for you, it also assists in defending. Because it would also happen for the opposition. You can intentionally see what the opposition was trying to do. He's trying to make a certain pass that you have covered a lane for, and the ball goes in a direction that does not make sense. It was crazy. This is what I'm talking about, the defending. Like you should be able to defend that no problem, giving us a chance there. So the defending is still quite the issue, and quite problematic for me. But the passing is the passing. Well, them correcting some of the passing has caused a little bit of as we score with McMahon has caused me to have hope for this game. I had no hope for this game at all. I was ready to box this game with one of my least favorite FIFA of all time, which I call the worst FIFA of all time. FIFA 19 for me has to go down as one of the worst FIFAs ever. And I made sure, because of recency bias can be a train smash in some capacity. So I always made sure that each year I try to remember how bad FIFA 19 was. Like, there was a randomizer of note, and this game was heading to beat that. That's how bad I was feeling about this game. I was ready to box this game into that category of one of the worst games ever that I've played. One of the not even just the worst FIFA, one of the worst games I ever played. It's like EA are now trying to do something about it. So yeah, I really I'm impressed. This is the first ever patch where I've had look at that touch, look at that pass. Like, I could never do that in the previous game. Like, yes, you could do over the top, but it must make sure that the ball is ahead of the player, and then you must make sure that you must pray that your player makes a beautiful touch. It's insanity how much RNG you pray on just for your game to be playable. It's kind of nuts. So that pass there, I could never make it. It would be impossible to make in the previous patch. I am telling you guys, like, some of these passes, intricate passes that I'm making here, I could never do it. Even though I could see the logic of making that pass, it would have been impossible for me to somehow get it done on the pitch. So now it seems like some of the passes are working. I wouldn't say some of them are 100%, but I can feel the difference, man. I can feel the difference. My crosses are now getting closer to my players. Previously, I would have a player with great crossing or great passing, try a lob through, and it goes its own way. It made no sense. And now I'm just feeling more confident on the ball. Like, I can release the ball more diligently without having to complain. And like, I was back to my point, how this also helps me defend better, because just the opposition being able to pass where they intended to pass, and me closing those lanes, it just much better. Beautiful goal there from Thuram. I'm sure I would have been able to score that one in the previous patch, but hey, you never know. For me, it's just, oh my god, the passing is beautiful. Look at this, and then just a quick dash past the defender. And I didn't do a bridge there. I just basically done a sprint, a quick sprint. I could never make the pass. I was so intricate right there, man. Like, that pass was so beautiful. And our position is already on the ropes here. Like I'm saying, it's not about the winning. It's just that if I see the game is playing as I intended to play, I feel like I'm a lot more happier, win or lose. I haven't, even when I conceded goals in earlier matches, I conceded like 2 goals in one of the matches, and I was like 2-0 down. And I was like okay with it. I was like, oh, okay, no, I did make some errors there. And look at that pass. Look at that. That is insane to think that I can make that pass. Previously, who knows where that ball would have ended up? Who knows where that ball would have ended up? I have no idea, because it was terrible. But anyhow, just the game being more intentional is what is appealing. So as long as EA can continue patching, I think they can fix the defending. This thing of the defenders getting rebounds and the ball going back to the opposition, this rebound story has to stop. Yeah, if they can get that sorted, I think the game will be in a much better position. But already just fixing this, it shows that there is some capabilities that EA can actually fix this game. Like, this is the first patch, like I mentioned, that I ever felt the changes have been made. And yeah, just like the first patch, these patches are extensive. Yeah, this is just some of the, I guess, the noteworthy top section, which I don't really, yeah, I wouldn't say I don't care about, because updated AI attacking, player logic when determined or forward run should be made following a pass. Yeah, because, oh my god, I don't even want to mention how many times a striker, I've passed the ball to a striker, I've passed it back, that fool decides to run back, decides to go defend. I don't know what he's doing, but look at how extensive these patches are. Like, it's ludicrous, man, but it shows how broken the game is. Like, player substitutions were sometimes will not occur during breaks, during break opportunities. Yeah, the defensive line pushing up too quickly in scenarios where the attacking team passes back in the midfield. Okay, I don't use the heel ball roll skill. Sometimes ground crosses could be sent too far away, too far ahead of the intended receiver. That has happened too many times, and I don't. After performing a skill dribble, I don't dribble too much. Following a pass that has become a loose ball, an incorrect auto switch. Imagine how crazy that sounds. Like, somebody else could be auto switched. Well, yeah. This is the state of the game. Address instances of direct running not functioning or triggering as intended. Look at this. Look at how much RNG things that could have impacted your game. Like, in a match, it felt like at least 6 of these minimum a game would impact your game. That's how it felt. That's how bad the state of the game is. Look at this, animations not correctly reflecting. In rare situations, the ball could have moved as if it received a touch. In rare situations, sure. Address instances of the ball passing through players unintentionally. EA, this gotta be a joke, man. Address instances of incorrect auto switch occurring following a slide tackle. I don't use slide tackle that much, so I can't speak to that. Yeah, we don't. The passing trainer UI, okay. In rush, no. Penalty kick counter, no. Improved referee logic, yes. Okay, improved referee logic, we would have to test it. The defensive line height did not always, okay, I think this is, I don't know if it's system management. I don't know if it's that affects us, but I would think so. The defender could have sometimes taken too long to get up after a side tackle. I don't know if I noticed that, but anyway, sometimes a cross could have what occurred instead of a requested lob pass. Imagine that. Maybe that explains why my balls were never accurate prior to that. Because there's been a lot of situations of it. An occasional pass would have occurred before the user was done requesting a specific amount of power. I am telling you how many short passes I've been making. This is why I'm saying this patch has addressed a lot of my concerns in terms of passing wise. A cross could have been unintentionally performed instead of a requested ground. But imagine that. Instances. Oh my days, man. EA. Is EA. What is this? And then the goalkeepers obviously doing a lot of rebounds. Hopefully that improves it. I haven't really noticed whether or not that fixed anything. Sometimes an unintended player was selected as a throw. Okay, that's not something that is too crazy, but my God, my goodness, look at this. With so many issues, how many do you expect not to how many do you expect that won't pop up? It's likely that at least minimum 6 occur in your game, and you feel that RNG, like, this game is broken. Okay, then PC only mouse input, that used to be a problem for me quite a bit. I used to hide the mouse like at the bottom of the screen. I'm glad they fixed that nonsense. When a controller, and okay, I don't know much support. I don't know if that affected me, but this is a long list of fixes. It's incredible to me that this game released when it did, because the first pitch note had an extensive fix. I don't know if it was titled Update 2, which was the official update, but it had a long list of fixes which I never felt nothing of. Like, I never noticed any differences in terms of what I was playing. So yeah, anyway, for me, I feel like this patch has made a difference to how I play. I feel like the game has actually improved for the first time this year, and it's a bit more playable now. Like I said, as you saw, the defending is still it's very wonky. These deflections, rebounds, I still don't like it. Tackling from behind, it's still problematic for me. I cannot accept. I can never accept that players are tackling me from behind. No, no. Either defend properly or at least get me from the side. But from behind, no, I don't know. It just irks me. So yeah, I might put out more EAFC content. Maybe I might put out my first weekend league. I've been playing weekend league. I've been only getting 6 wins every time. Although there was at one time when I got 8 wins, but other than that, I've been getting 6 wins, barely making it, and the rage for that was insane. So we might see gameplay coming up, more gameplay of my first weekend league that I've recorded. Yeah, hopefully I can show you guys that. But I think let's end the video right there. Sorry for the yapping, but I had to address why this game is currently so terrible. I was actually ready to quit the game. I only play my rivals. I play my weekend league, and then I'm done. I'm done with the game. I don't play my squad battles. I don't engage with the SPCs that much anymore. Yeah, I was ready to be done with this game, but this patch has definitely somehow made me interested in playing the game a bit more. But other than that, that's my thoughts on EAFC 25 in its current state. And yeah, hopefully I'll carry on playing the game. And until next time, this is Trigger Over, and I'm out of here. Peace.